Hello and welcome to Dungeons 4, continuing on with our Steam Next Fest coverage. So this is obviously the sequel to Dungeons 3. I didn't play Dungeons 3, I think I might have played a little bit of Dungeons 2, but we're going back a few years now, so I'm not too sure. Essentially it's a bit like the old Dungeon Keeper games, a little bit extra thrown on top, so let's jump straight into the campaign, Last Stand.
Tanya set about destroying the last remaining heroes.
Well, we'll go normal. It started on easy, which is concerning if it suggests easy as the sort of the default one, but we'll hit normal and see what happens.
Once upon a time, long ago in, hell, well, you know the rest, the absolute evil had, in the fabulous predecessor to this game, taken over the entire overworld with its creatures. Now it spent its time on debauched parties and... Wait a minute. The entire overworld? No! One small village of indomitable heroes.
Damn those heroes.
Still held out against the invaders. The unamused evil was beside itself with rage. But all this was about to change once and for all, because the remote controlling evil sent its most vicious general into the field.
Is that me?
Dark elf Talia. Talia, also known from the fabulous predecessor, came back from her vacation in a thoroughly good mood. Before that, she had defeated her foster father, the paladin Thanos.
That seems a very reasonable thing to do.
Note. For this last remaining village of heroes was protected by none other than Tristan, foster son of Thanos and Talia's
How many foster kids did he have?
This proud warrior in shining, his handsome heroic chest accentuating armor, was the last glimmer of hope for the forces of good.
Oh, I'm going to stab him in his smug face.
Talia, who had fully embraced the dark side, couldn't wait to really kick her stepbrother's ass.
That's pretty much what I said, yeah.
And so our story begins.
You can lock doors against your own creatures and snots. This is very effective and permanently stopping little snots from mining gold. Why would you not want gold?
The last defenders of good were fighting for their survival.
Oh, we jumped straight to the end game, have we?
Perfect time for Tristan to make his appearance. The last mighty hero of the good races.
My brothers! In your eyes, I see the same fear that would lead me to despair.
Okay, they're all dead.
The day may come when the courage of true heroes is extinguished. When we abandon
Maybe
our
not this dude.
companions and all bonds of friendship are
No, only
broken.
2 of them. You need to do better than that,
day
mate.
is still far off. Stand fast,
that'll
heroes
help.
of the West!
And with those familiar-sounding words, Tristan charged into battle to the cheers of his men. The heroes of good had managed to capture some of the evil creatures. Nevertheless, it was more than questionable whether a few minor victories and a brilliant speech could do anything against the absolute evil's
You'd hope
armies.
not, wouldn't you?
A storm of darkness and gloom descended, heralding the arrival of Talia, the absolute evil's general. This entrance not only panicked the defenders of good, but also seemed to strengthen the creatures of evil.
Here she comes.
Hey, I'm back. Time to kick a little hero butt.
Super
Forward,
cash.
creatures, show me what you can do. Punch 'em smack dab in the mouth. Smash 'em in the face. Oh, and just as a precaution, get me my handbook of worn-out third-rate catchphrases. Ha! If my eyes don't deceive me, that's my stupid stepbrother Tristan over there too, just waiting for me to lovingly put his head on a spear. Ha! Today is gonna be a good day.
Talia
Let's
seemed
hope
to be
so.
very sure of victory. Some might find this puzzling, as it was the beginning of a long new campaign. But okay, maybe the rest of the
I'm enjoying these
missions are
little,
nothing but a string
sort of
of
fourth wall
debauched
breaking
victory
moments.
Celebrations, who knows?
Ah, right, here we go, finally. Defeat Tristan. WASD to move the camera, left click to select units, right click to give the selected unit a run or attack command. I immediately did it wrong.
You pitiful opponents. I'm gonna massacre you. If I can just remember how that works again.
Fortunately, Talia's instincts took over at this point, something which wannabe pro gamers often refer to as auto-attack. Talia also remembered that she had a few skills that she could invoke whenever she felt like it.
Oh, right! Boom! That's how it's done.
Of course. A creature's life energy indicates how much damage it can take. Of course it does. Furthermore, they gain experience. I don't know which is which. Let's go hit people in the face.
Talia's mighty storm once again stood at her disposal.
These are all dying very easy. Literally one and done. What's this? As long as Talia's concentrated fury is active, your creatures will become stronger. Okay, we don't have any creatures at the moment, so we'll just we'll ignore that for now. Oh, he's not dead. He is riding a goat though. Yeah, stop attacking the walls. It's not necessary, Talia. Thank you for trying, though.
Hey, did someone actually cage my subordinates? Ah, forget that. I'm the only one who's allowed to do that. Time to bust these things open. Pulverize them. Nuke 'em. Ha ha ha!
You have destroyed a cage. Talia had freed all the creatures. Not to be outdone by her stepbrother, she too gave a brilliant speech.
Speech? Sure. Creatures! Time to punch the do-gooders right in the kisser!
Brilliant speech.
Forward! Punch them in the face, kick them in the shins, break
Where are we
their
going?
belt buckles so they trip on their pants. Ha 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 ha!
Yes. Very inspiring.
Oh, I see. Up here somewhere. I preferred her speech, if anything.
Hasta la vista, hero boy!
That's it. Give me more little creatures to command. Oh, it's going to come and take out one. Oh, there are more up
the
here.
center of battle. With another brilliant speech, she goaded her creatures on one more time.
Another speech? Oh. Ding dong, the hero's dead. Is that okay?
Honestly, I don't know if
beautiful.
I can work with you like this. After Talia's words, the creatures surged forward and flocked to their linguistically under-talented leader, or would like to, but the defenses on the left and right flanks made progress impossible. Talia had to destroy them in order to receive further support.
I'll be honest, I can't really tell who's attacking who or what's going on. Oh, there's Talia. I lost her for quite a while. Oh yeah, you can take care of that actually. Get rid of it.
The hero's defense collapsed on the right flank. The monstrous evil's creatures flocked to Talia.
Excellent. I can
F2 to instantly select all combat units. Oh, I like that.
I mean,
I like that a
loyal
lot.
Subordinates.
You can use control and
Hero's
0 to 9
left
to save a
defensive
unit
flank
selection.
could no longer withstand the breaching evil's creatures.
I assume I'm supposed to be heading up this way though, are we? Got a pretty sizable little force going on, haven't we? Mess them up, peeps. Mess them up.
For the Grim Reaper. Or
They ours as well?
Reaperess, I'm not picky.
I think they are.
Talia, stepsister, You dare
Murder.
to show your face here after killing our foster father?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
Is that a trick question? You can see I'm here. Thanos deserved what he got. And I thought to myself, hey, like father, like son.
You will pay for your deeds, sister. The light will protect me. Sister, turn from evil and come back to the side of good.
Where even is
See
he?
the power of light.
With these words, Tristan was bathed in a golden light that seemed to protect him.
Oh, I don't like
As if
that.
that were not troublesome enough, a number of magical portals opened at the same time.
Huh. As if this wasn't dragging on way too long already. Can't we just jump straight to the point where I greedily take over the world? Forward, creatures!
Knows what she wants.
Smash the portals! Flatten that magic junk! Pull the plug!
My brothers! In your eyes, I see the same fear that would lead
More of
me
our
to
troops are
despair.
arriving. I'm just going to let them go and do whatever they
Day
want.
may come when the courage of true heroes is extinguished, when we abandon our companions and all bonds of friendship are broken. But that day
It's one
is
down.
still
Oh, and it does
far
spawn some
off.
enemies as it goes as
Stand
well.
fast,
Pay attention to
heroes
that,
of
shall
the
we?
West.
Oh, didn't you spout that same bullshit earlier? In exactly the same words.
No, not at all. I am known for my brilliant speeches.
There's the second one gone.
Stepsister.
I seem to remember that whenever you were supposed to speak in front of the class, we had to get a mop.
You'll pay for that. Onward, faithful! Destroy the evil!
All the magical portals have been destroyed, and with them,
Right, let's
Tristan's
activate her
shield
fury,
went
why
up
not?
in smoke.
That's the way I like it. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. I was just about to kick my stepbrother's butt.
Yeah, you were. She's almost half dead.
It doesn't have to end this way. Join me.
Where
Together
is he?
we
There
can
he
still
is.
save the world.
Oh, can't you just die and spare us all the embarrassing melodrama?
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Talia, this isn't the end. We'll meet again.
Why are you letting him escape? Well, she is still attacking him, I suppose.
Tristan quickly created a portal and threw himself through it with the last of his strength. The portal closed again behind him.
Treachery. Fraud.
Treachery.
Cheater!
Is it treachery
This
to
was supposed to be
escape when
my
you're being attacked?
victory. And what the hell kind of glove is that anyway? Looks to me like game design forgot to balance the thing properly.
Maybe the people in charge were still too captivated by your great speech.
It was a great speech, you're right.
Brought tears to my eyes too. However, not of emotion.
As if the bird brains these evil creatures have needed grand speeches. A few skulls
That's true.
to bash in, and the social calendar.
We've just got, you know,
is filled.
stupid lunks.
Each to their own.
Preface as a speech.
But
Do
apparently,
for them.
Tristan had suffered a mishap, as the aforementioned magic
Ooh.
glove still lay in the place where it was last used. It would seem
How
that he had
fortuitous.
accidentally lost it.
Wonderful. This thing is just what I need. Très chic. I'll just grab that right away.
And so our story begins.
It's a very Thanos gauntlet, isn't it? Lots of stuff over there, lots of stuff here. We're just going to hit continue.
Tristan had managed to give Talia the slip, but she had been able to capture his magic glove. The Gauntlet of Finitude. a
Finitude.
valuable artifact. Unfortunately, UI overlays don't work in cutscenes, so Talia couldn't read just exactly what the glove did. Nevertheless, she proudly presented it to the absolute evil in its form as the dungeon. And so misfortune took its course, because at the same time, Talia wanted to demonstrate how loudly she could snap her
Of course.
fingers.
Yep.
But this snap, which would go down in the history books as the Dungeon Lord snap, unleashed horrific forces that were discharged into the Dungeon Lord himself.
Into the Lord himself.
As rose to her
Did she
feet,
just murder
the gauntlet had
Evil
disappeared,
Incarnate?
and the Dungeon Lord lay dying. Viewers often began to cry at this point, because it made them think back to the last really good superhero movie. Talia mourned for about 5 seconds. Talia had shattered the realms of good and served them onto the absolute evil on a silver platter, while it had actually done nothing at all.
So now it's my turn, right?
So Talia now became the absolute ruler. She had no clue about how to rule, but more than made up for it with hubris and consistently ignoring glaring problems.
That's the way to do it.
In addition, she surrounded herself with a staff of incompetent advisors. What could possibly go wrong? 10 minutes later, Tristan had captured Talia,
Yeah.
locked her in a cave, and put the armies of absolute evil to flight.
Good job, Talia. Well done.
And so the story ends. We'll tell you how the story continues in overpriced microtransaction bites. Oh, wait, wrong script. That's a different developer. Hang in there, I've almost got it. While Talia was ignominiously taken away, the unused essence of absolute evil continued to float through the ether. It wasn't about to admit defeat that easily, but for evil to triumph once again, it needed Talia back, for better or for worse.
Hopefully for
And so
better
the
this time,
swirling
right?
essence of
How's it going to get
absolute
much worse?
evil set about commanding the perplexed-looking chaotic hordes and freeing Talia. Hammer time. Round 2.
Hammer
The
time.
essence of absolute evil held the
Let's just
horde
click go.
together.
Tristan! Let me out of this damned cage!
I'm pretty sure you could just jump out of
Stupid
that
little
cave.
Good elf.
Cage,
Otherwise,
even.
I'll have a hard time wringing your scroll.
How's it moving?
What the hell do you want from me anyway?
Talia, stepsister, your deplorable deeds must not go unpunished. You have slain our foster father Thanos, a blasphemous affront to our goddess, whom you, to top it all off, have also slain. But we will have plenty
You
of time
legend.
to argue on our journey. I am here for the stone. Brynhild, if you please.
You know you can, you little cutie. Oi! Go on, you lazy lot. Get that destroyer of worlds class hammer going.
It's nice to hear a bit of a West Country accent in a game. Don't hear those very often.
Only the bubbling around the place essence of absolute evil could save her. It was amusing to leave Talia in the clutches of her brother. But on the other hand, without her help, the shapeless evil would probably just roam the countryside as a disembodied something or other, and at best be hired for third-rate horror movies. Fortunately, a forgotten dungeon heart lying in the underground could quickly be reactivated. Together with the creatures of the Horde, it
Here
would
we
be easy
go.
to
This is
smash
the bit I was
two
interested in.
heroes there to smithereens. The wafting evil had to get rid of that dwarven contraption on the overworld, as it posed a threat to the
Use
underworld,
WASD,
and with it,
left
the
click to pick
dungeon
something
heart.
up,
It was therefore
right
necessary
click to drop it.
build
If
a
it's
mighty
empty, you can use
dungeon,
right click
or
to
rather,
slap
have
someone.
built,
Yes,
because
please.
As a wafting essence,
Slap.
the disembodied evil could not do much itself.
Mark an area of at least 5 by 5 tiles for your snots to dig up. Do we want to actually do... Yeah, I was going to say, do we want to do... Can we cancel that? We want, like, tunnels, don't we? With things off to the side, like this.
A new area of the dungeon has been discovered.
Oh, yes, look at that. Pre-built tunnels. Can't see a speed up option. 1, 2, 3 isn't doing anything. Oh, I am going to take this delicious gold though. Research, army, creatures, traps and doors, construction menu. That's what we want to think. Vault of Evilness, treasury. Requires research. Number of snots. Number of creatures. Okay, well, it's going to tell us what to do. Just in case I start the wrong research going in, it delays everything massively. Why are they not? I can just hoover up gold like this, just by holding down the left button. And now it says to go to research, and it says to do this. Is that because the treasury is underneath it? There it is, yes. What does it cost to do research? Oh, it just costs gold. We have to pick up the gold, right. I really want to cancel that.
The gold-hungry evil had built a treasury.
Oh.
The meager amount that could be stored
Darn.
in the throne room was simply not even close to enough for a proper gold bath.
I really didn't want to dig that corner out. Any more money for us to hoover? Not really. Okay. Build a gobbler farm and build a hideout. I think we're going to want to connect these at some point, aren't we? So let's do that. Let's extend that out a little bit. What did it say? 6 by 6.
Payday.
So we'll put that one up here. And we can connect those together. Gobbler farm and a hideout. So this is going to be our gobbler farm. Not yet, it's not. Little snots. Vault of Evilness. Gobbler farm. There we go. What does this say? Gold is stored in the treasury. You can only spend stored gold. Treasury which encloses a gold vein increases the rate of mining due to the rune's efficiency. Perfect. Gobblers are raised on goblin farms. Both horde creatures and demons are more than happy to eat them to satisfy their hunger. Pay attention to the rune's efficiency in order to achieve the highest possible gobbler production rate. Missing walls lowers a rune's efficiency. Like this, for example. Ugh. You can also slap gobblers to earn a little extra evilness. I will. I want us to put our 6 by 6 over here. We have just dug this one out now. What is it? We needed a hideout. Where's the hideout? Vault of Evilness. Little snots. Hideout. I'm gonna build it over here. I don't care. We're crazy. We'll do what we want. A 6 by 6 hideout. Each faction has a so-called faction research. This research sets up the maximum level for your creatures or little snots. With each research level, the population maximum is raised. It also unlocks further research.
Had built a hideout for the horde's creatures. These could henceforth build themselves a place to rest there.
In the hideout, creatures recruited by the Horde set up a camp where they can satisfy their need for rest and heal themselves. If the creature is unable to set up camp, it will become angry. Horde creatures look for a place in the hideout to set up a camp where they like to take a break every now and then. In addition, Horde creatures like to eat gobblers and want to collect their wages on payday. Fine. They heal while resting, or a Naga can heal them. They can't be resurrected until very late in the game. Okay. Ah, yes, I couldn't see the Horde to start with because these bits are over it. So, Dungeon, Horde, Demons, Undead. So, let's get Naga then. Oh, and an Orc.
The army raising...
Oh, it just literally throws it down in front of you.
Creature. A bit underwhelming, considering that it was sitting on the throne of the gods a short time ago.
Your creatures gain experience points by defeating enemies. With each level gained, they become stronger. At specific stages, a need may also be added. For example, starting at level 3, Horde creatures will want to train in the arena from time to time. The faction research determines the maximum level. Okay. Slap some snots. Oh, I can do that. Come here.
Adjusting evil had struck one of
Come
the
here.
evil snots. Frightened, the creature squealed. The detestable evil had earned some delicious evilness. Excellent things could be done.
Slapped it out of
such as
existence.
exploring new stuff. However, first, a place had to be found where the evilness could
If
be
you slap an
stored.
enemy unit, it will be marked as a
Absolute
preferred
evil
target for
quickly
combat.
built a
Okay.
vault of evilness.
You have earned some evilness. This is stored in the Vault of Evilness, provided there is room there, or you even have one in the first place. So that's what we'll build over here, so we're going to need that. Vault of Evilness, 6x6. Excellent. Should we build a way through there? I feel like we should. People are starting to set up shop in our little hideout over there. This is looking nice, and our vault is looking particularly evil. I'm happy with that.
Amorous evil had built a vault of evilness. This allowed it to henceforth store evilness and use it.
I feel like my hand should be a bit faster to keep up with the cursor.
No need to sit around being lazy when we could be picking up a little gold while we're here, eh? On you go, lads. Grab
Well, that's them over there. I didn't realise they were on the same map as
Sooner or
us.
later, the greedy dwarves would dig their way into the
Well, they're
dungeon.
not, but I've ended up...
The perfidious evil used a workshop to prepare traps.
There we go.
to stop the gold-stealing
The
dwarves.
map on the right was behind my microphone, so I couldn't see it.
Ding-dong, it's payday.
That's fine. You take your money. Filthy people. All they care about is money. Let's go up there to harvest out a bit more gold up there. I don't know if we're going to want to expand this or anything at any
Has
point.
almost always been a fine thing. Further research could not only make new units or rooms available, but also
Build a
increase the
creator
maximum
map.
number of little snots or creatures.
Well, that increases the number of little snots if we click that again. Is that the creator map? That's the workshop. Unlocks additional skills for them. A throne room. Okay, well, it wants us to do that, so we'll do that. Workshop. I don't know if that is a creator map. I don't know if that's the same thing. What is this red line? Oh, that's where the dwarfs are. And they're trying to make their way down there. I see.
How long is this stone thing going to take, lads? Snookums and I weren't planning on dying of old age here.
I sure hope not, because I have a whole different set of plans for just how you lot
I'm going to leave
are
this. No,
gonna
I'm not going to leave a
die
space there. I've
here.
immediately changed my mind. We'll just do a 5x5 like that. Oh, in the build a creator map in the workshop. Right, I think that's what I missed the first time. To how long are they going to take to come through there? I wasn't really paying much attention, but probably not very long, right? Requires research. What research do we need for them? We need to go up a level here. We can't do those yet. That's a lot of money. Okay, let's just focus on what we're doing, I suppose. Grab that money, dump it in the treasury.
Allowing evil had built a tinkerer's cave. Here, little snots
Can be used to store toolboxes which you need to build work units or traps. A little snot can work as a creator mat set up in the workshop to make toolboxes. I don't know where they work on it, so do I just stick it in the middle? I'm just going to stick it in the middle. Okay. I don't know. They are getting ever so closer. So that would increase the number of snots we can have. They can do a short spat. If we do that one, increases the tile capacity. I don't know what our... capacity is 2,100, so we are already over capacity. Right, it looks like we finished that, so now we need to research spike traps. What else have we got? Doors? Simple traps. So how do we build a spike trap? Not enough toolboxes. Wait until your snots have created more toolboxes. Okay. Oh, does that cost us 1,000 to do that? That seems like a lot. Oh, they are basically there now. That's a problem, right? Can I get them to stay there? Because I feel like they should stay there. How do I know how many toolboxes I have?
Something dug into my little gold mine.
Right.
Yeah.
Traps.
And it had to be stinking
Spike traps.
whose skulls are at best used as toilet paper holders in the lavatory. Okay, boys, tear this joint to the ground.
Dwarves had opened a passage into the dungeon. The little snots immediately executed Order 67, as they had been instructed to do by Talia in such a case, which meant that they ran through the dungeon with their arms flapping wildly. At the same time, they opened the secret trap cache, so that the tricky evil could give the dwarves
Right, so all of our
warm welcome.
little people are there now. It's definitely not the best thing just to throw them down in the middle of people. Spike traps are done if they happen to get around the corner.
From the treasury, or even destroy the dungeon heart itself.
We have lost a creature, we've completed a task, there's fighting in the dungeon. Something interesting is happening. How we pay some wages. Come on now, how is this taking so long? That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do necessarily. I think it's just one of them left now, I think. So that's what we need to do. Research dungeon level 3. Research gnome. Dungeon level 3. Research gnome, which we're going to need to upgrade that for and do gnome.
Oi! Do did you little honey buns forget your little baby bottles? Or how did you manage to lose to a bunch of lousy orcs?
Why can't I do another? I've not got enough. I haven't got enough money for it.
Some reinforcements here. Reinforcements? Attack!
Oh, there,
Obviously,
going for the vein.
danger from the dwarves had not yet been neutralized. Luckily, the little snots had made a few traps in their spare time, and they were only too happy to make available to the all-consuming evil. The little snot's trap glittered and gleamed. Soon, gold-hungry dwarves would be biting their teeth out on it as they unknowingly fast-tracked for a quick demise.
Let's try and take these dwarves out before our snots get too confused and start running in there and dying. Gold-hungry dwarves are spreading through the underground and digging up veins of gold. Areas behind dwarven doors are magically secured. You cannot drop creatures there. That's why you should absolutely destroy the doors. Okay. Just looking for any other substantial gold veins, like this over here,
One of your
for
creatures
example.
has bit the dust.
Might as well get that little bit as well. How are we doing over here? All sorted. Now it's just that door to deal with. We're going to need to protect ourselves a bit better first, I think. So we have no orcs left. We're going to want some orcs, and we're going to want another gnome. And then we'll get a couple of goblins as well, shall we? Which we'll need to research, which means we need money, but we are currently working on that. I didn't mean to slap him. I just wanted to hoover up the gold. I just pressed the wrong button. Sorry, mate. Big old gold seam up here. Look, let's just dig up there a little bit more as well when we're ready. We might as well do a 6x, or could make it 6x6, couldn't we, by doing that? Might need to make it another hideout, because we're going to have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're going to be close. What other research do we have? Gives them a speed burst, a throne room. So do we already have a throne room? Is that what this is? Don't know, I can't click on it. Workshop, doors, and floor traps. And what's this one? Simple traps. It cost a fair chunk of money to get. We do need the goblin, though. Let's get the goblin. Why are they gold? Because I can't do them until I do that, maybe? Or they're already max level? I think it's because they're already max level. Alright, couple of goblins. There we go. We want some more traps, though. Why is that? We have not got enough gold. Oh, gold is the problem at the moment, isn't it?
A gold vein is almost exhausted.
Let's carry on going up there then to get more gold from there. So that means our gold vein in the middle of the treasury is nearly done, which is a crying shame. There is a fair bit of gold up here though, isn't there? Oh, they've got another gold vein over here. Oh, let's build another treasury.
You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon. Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay.
We have. There's not a lot going on up there, but we have. But that's going to massively increase our money. I'm not going to leave that one not built for the moment. Although we could get a couple more creatures if we wanted.
Defend the dungeon heart.
There's fighting. Is there a better way of calling my creatures over? I don't know. So where did they come from? They must have come from up here, right? So he got through the traps and everything. Let's say that cost 1,000. Sorry, hang on. Yeah, okay, let's put a large slime one in there. Yeah, it's going to take quite a while. There has to be a better way of getting hold of our creatures, right? Pick up all units. Not really. Okay. Just trying to slap a few people while I'm here as well. Help out where I can.
Creatures has died.
That's fine, we'll deal with that later. Oh, lovely, we did it. Now they're all running away. No, don't run away. And who was it that died? One of those. Let's just drop another one in there. They've almost done this trap here. Wouldn't mind adding a small slime one in there, I think. Did we not do the next set of traps? We didn't. Simple traps. Boopy died. There's fighting in the... I'm well aware there's fighting in the dungeon. I think they need a bit of a rest, so maybe we'll just let them go and rest. And we'll figure out what else it is we're going to do around here. Although saying that, it is getting close to the time. Right, so just have a bit of a look around. We put down some, we got some free traps we could place, so I've placed some of those over here, just in case the dwarves think about running through this way. But I think we're going to be okay now, to be honest. There's not a lot of them left, really. There's quite a few in the central chamber. But there's not a lot overall. Who's this? There's dwarves coming through, so our snots have got to try and escape through there. Otherwise, I'm kind of interested to see how they deal with the traps. So I think the slime just slows them down, looking at that, which means it's relatively pointless. Just slows them down. Yeah, so really we wanted different traps, but hey-ho.
It's payday.
Gives us a chance to see them coming, I suppose, doesn't it? I'm more interested to see how these go. Not very far is the answer. Right. We only have 2 creatures. We should definitely get some more. There is fighting. We're just going to let the fighting play out for the minute. I don't know how I would rotate these. And why can't I place it? I think these have to go in corridor-like rooms, I'm assuming. Right, so we've still got every though. I might just drop everyone. Or is there no door through the treasury there? I thought there was a door through the treasury. Can I just dig through there? Maybe. I might just dig into their treasury. Here comes a snot to do that. I didn't mean to slap you. I'm so sorry, little friend. Drop them all there again. In terms of research, there's no other creatures we can get in the demo, is there? No. We've tapped those out. So we could... What does it do? Increases the healing. I might upgrade the orcs just so they are upgraded. Why not, right? One dwarf is dead, 2 dwarfs are dead, 3 dwarfs are dead. This money's now mine. Nom 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 nom. Where's our secondary treasury room? Which is full, but that's fine. Can never have too much money, right? No, so they've carried on attacking, which is actually absolutely fine. I don't think all of them are there, though, are they? No, at least one of them has decided to try to run away. Looks like we destroyed the door, though. We've got another, what, 3 in there? Let's just pick up someone's body. Grim. Almost done that one as well. Amazing. One dude left and he is now gone. Which means we just have this room over here. Who did we lose? A gnome. We'll drop another gnome in. Did he go straight into the... Yeah. Let's not drop him in the lava. So there are 4 gnomes here, which is a bit more of a problem. Maybe even 5 with one that's just run in there. I think it was 5, but a couple of them are definitely dead. They're grabbing all the useful stuff they can to clear it out. Lovely, thank you very much. Did you wave at me?
Hey, look, I realize you really get a kick out of slapping your creatures, but they're not really the enemy here. Maybe you should reassess your priorities.
I think that is all of the dwarves now dead. So we just need to take this out. And I guess you use this to go up to the overworld. I'm assuming that is what this is. Oh, that is a gold vein on the map there. I was wondering what the gold icons were.
Defeated for the time being. Satisfied, the essence of absolute evil rubs something together that could perhaps pass for 2 hands together.
Right, well, we're probably going to finish that up there. I think we've been recording pretty close to an hour, and we've already seen some overworld stuff in the first mission. I do like the fact that the evil is starting to encroach upon the land, though. What do we have over here?
They could lay waste not only
What is
to
this
the
icon?
corridors of the dungeon, but
I think it's just a...
the lush green meadows of the overworld.
Is there a specific map screen? No. I think it's just some sort of building that they rely on. So that's fine. Oh yeah, it's very much the same as this one. Look, so we're going to destroy this one. Yay. Not a lot of our creatures made it out there, did they? I don't think.
Ding dong! It's payday.
I know we have 8 creatures. I'm not sure there are 8 creatures there, though.
The horrific evil.
Well, maybe they are all up there,
destroyed
crushed
a
together.
camp in the overworld. The defeated heroes ran away crying and tried to entrench themselves behind even higher walls.
Nice. Nice, cool, yeah. Well, let's leave that there then. That was a quick little look at the Dungeons 4 demo. There's obviously, if you do play it, a bit more you can do. I'm assuming after this mission it's the end of the demo. I don't know for sure, but that would be my reasonable assumption. Seems like a lot of fun. Seems like I mean, I loved the old Dungeon Keeper games. I'd be quite happy if it was just the Dungeon Keeper side without the overworld bit, but you know. It has its benefits as well, doesn't it? If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, all those good things. Don't forget I stream on Wednesdays at 7:30 PM UK time. It'd be wonderful to see you there. Otherwise, I will see you next time in some other magical adventure. And as always, thank you very much for joining me.